Hey, listeners, are you ready to take control of your car buying experience and make smart financial decisions? Introducing the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide, your go to resource for navigating the complex world of auto finance. Whether you're a first time buyer or looking to refinance, this guide has all the tips, tricks, and insider knowledge you need to secure the best deal. Don't miss out on this opportunity to empower yourself and drive away with confidence. Head over to www.ultimateautofinanceguide.com now and grab your digital copy. Trust me, it's the smartest investment you'll make before buying your next car. Welcome to Drive to Success Mastering Auto Finance, the podcast that helps you drive smarter decisions. I'm John Lewis, and I created this show because I believe every car buyer deserves clarity and not confusion when it comes to auto finance. Whether you're buying your first car, rebuilding your credit, or just tired of feeling unsure at the dealership, you're in the right place. Each episode, we break down the world of car loans, leasing, credit approvals, and more so you can move forward with confidence and success. No gimmicks, no jargon, just honest insights from inside the industry and the tools you need to take control of your journey from credit to keys. Today, we're diving into something that could quietly yet completely transform how you operate in the credit department. I'm talking about knowledge management, but not the boring corporate version. I mean the real practical tools that you can start using today to become a sharper, more strategic credit analyst. Because let's face it, credit analysis isn't just data crunching, it's storytelling, it's risk balancing, it's knowing when to follow the guidelines and when to challenge it with confidence. What separates the average analyst from an all-star? How you shape, share, and apply what you know. So let's talk about 4 tools that will make your knowledge visible, repeatable, and powerful. The first tool that I want to talk about is the decision memo, turning instinct into influence. Let me paint the picture. A few months ago, I had a file come across my desk, a thin credit, 580 score, seasonal income. Everything about it said decline, but something stood out. Consistent deposits over the last 2 years, solid references, and stable housing. Instead of pushing it through and crossing my fingers, I used my decision memo template. I outlined the income pattern, job stability, and the borrower's positive payment history with a previous auto loan. That loan got approved and is performing beautifully. This tool isn't just a form, it's your voice on paper. It captures your thinking, your risk awareness, and your professional judgment. Here's a quick tip. This week, try writing a decision memo for just one great file. Break down the story behind the numbers. Watch how it shifts how your decisions are received by management. The next template that I want to share is the exception log, turning deviations into data. Here's a secret. Every override you make is a case study, a lesson, a data point. But most shops don't track exceptions, and that means they miss patterns. That's where the exception log comes in. I once tracked 25 exceptions over a quarter and found that files with short-term job changes but stable housing performed better than expected. That insight helped our team propose a tweak to internal guidelines. Here's another tip. Open a spreadsheet or notebook and log just 5 overrides this month. Include the borrower profile, reason for exception, and outcome. You'll be shocked at what you learn about your own decision making. The third template that I want to share is the Loan Clinic Worksheet, creating a culture of mastery. Now picture this, you're in a room with your peers looking at a tough file. There's a disagreement. Is it a yes or is it a no? The Loan Clinic Worksheet structures that conversation. It guides discussions around income stability, risk flags, and repayment strategy. When we use this pattern with our team, not only did we make better calls, we learned from each other. One of our newest analysts spotted a fraud risk that I missed entirely. Here's another quick tip. Use the worksheet in your next peer review session. Ask one simple question. What makes this deal work and what can make it fail? You'll turn every meeting into a training moment. And finally, the last template that I want to share is the Monthly Insights Briefing template. turning reports into wisdom. You've got dashboards, you've got loan performance data, but when was the last time you pulled back and asked, what is this data trying to tell me? The Monthly Insights Briefing template lets you zoom out and find patterns. Last quarter, I noticed that approvals with $0 down were showing higher 60-day delinquencies. Here's my last tip. Pick one trend from your portfolio this month, document it, analyze what's driving it, and suggest one action step. Share that insight in your next team meeting or email your manager. Here's the truth. Mastery doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you build systems that turn your experience into insight and your insight into influence. These four tools are more than just templates. They're part of a mindset shift from technician to strategist, from being the person who enforces policy to becoming the analyst who shapes it. If today's episode sparked something in you, take action. Start small, pick one tool, try it this week. Even better, I can email you all four of the templates that we just discussed, the decision memo, exception log, loan clinic worksheet, and the monthly insights briefing template so you can start transforming your workflow today. You can send me a request to receive these documents by emailing me at masteringautofinance@gmail.com. Let's raise the bar for what it means to be a great analyst. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. And until next time, keep mastering your craft and keep driving to success.
Rolling down the avenue to a jazzy beat, following that rhythm, life's a one-way street. Chasing dreams with passion, every mile's a goal. In the world of finance, stories to be told. Catching the horizon with a soulful groove. Navigating numbers, got nothing to lose. Every calculation, every deal we sway. In the realm of autos, we find our way. Drive to success, we're mastering the art. Through the lanes of finance, we set apart. Jazz and soul, where the numbers align. Make your journey smooth with wisdom divine. Hit the keys of knowledge, let the insight play. From leases to purchases, every savvy way. Revving up those engines, zeros turn to ones. In the studio of life like morning sun. Feel the soul, embrace the jazz. In the auto world, let's razzmatazz. Financial gears shifting smooth and slick. In the podcast lane, we find the tricks. Cruising through the jargon, ain't no mystery. Unlocking all the secrets in auto history. Low ones and rates, they glisten like the stars. Drive the distance, no matter how far.
Thanks for sticking around until the end. Before we go, if you're in the market for a new or used car or even thinking about it, you must check out Drive to Success, the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide. It's packed with strategies to help you navigate the tricky world of auto financing, avoid costly mistakes, and get the best deal possible. Head over to Amazon and grab your copy today. Just search for Drive to Success, the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide, or use the link in our show notes. Take control of your car buying experience and drive away with confidence.